Here's the money your uncle left you, Robert. $1,000. It's in 50 $20 bills.
I'll take your word for it. It's much too much trouble trying to count all this. Besides, it's such an awkward amount. If it had been $10,000, the fellow might wind up with a lot of fireworks and do himself some credit. Even $50 would have been less trouble.
I know I shouldn't be surprised by anything you say or do, but even now you continue to astound me.
Should I take that as a compliment?
No self-respecting gentleman would do that.
And I know that by no stretch of the imagination do you consider me a gentleman.
At least I can say you are perceptive.
Please say what else it is you have on your mind.
Out of deference for your uncle's memory, I don't think I shall.
Oh, come on, Tolman. Uncle's dead. How you feel about me now isn't going to affect him anymore. Besides, I'm sure I know exactly how you feel about me.
Oh?
Uh-huh. You feel that Uncle was far too lenient with me, giving me an allowance rather than making me work for my living. You feel that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, then asked someone else to feed me with it. Am I close?
Perhaps I wouldn't have put it in that way,
But it's close enough.
I'd rather get on with the special condition your uncle made about your money.
Yes, the condition. Very well. Please, go on.
I don't know how much attention you paid to the details of the will, but I must remind you of one particular stipulation. You are required to give me an account of how you spend the $1,000 as soon as you spend it, and you must spend it within 24 hours.
That seems to be an odd request. I wonder what Uncle meant by it.
Different people have different reasons for what they do. I trust you will follow his request.
I will. I just wonder what difference it can make. He can't very well disapprove of how I choose to dispose of the funds, can he?
I think not, but again, I trust you will follow this request.
I will. You may trust that I will, Tolman. You may not believe it, but I held Uncle in high regard.
I can't say I would have assumed that.
No, and I regret that I didn't express myself to him. The time for flowers is when the loved one is alive, not for their grave. But then I'm not a florist and don't intend to become one. You don't have to be so snide in your responses. I know that when I compare myself with Uncle, I come up wanting in several areas. Numerous areas, as I'm sure you and old Bryson would agree. But I have to remember that he was who he was, and, well, I am who I am. We all have our crosses, right, Tolman?
Yes, I share your respect for your uncle, and you'll show his respect by following his wishes.
Oh, back to those wishes. Yes, Tolman, you may trust that I will. In spite of the extra expense it will cost me, I may even have to hire a secretary to keep track of my expenses. Good day, Tolman.
Forget something, Robert.
No, but I think I just found something. Tell me, Tolman, was Miss Hayden left anything by Uncle other than the $100?
Nothing at all. Do you begrudge her even that?
I won't let you spoil my mood, Tolman, and I'm sure I'll be able to find what I need in Uncle's office. Thanks for all your help, Tolman. You'll soon have your accounting.
What an odd young man.
Paid by the black sheep, striving to shed his colors. Robert Jillian, $1,000 to the most deserving woman, as a down payment for her happiness. I've expended the $1,000, Mr. Tolman, just as we agreed. Isn't today a great day?
I trust you found a most lecherous way to dispose of the money.
You'll find in here exactly how the dollar's finished.
Good. No, don't go, Robert. You see, there's a codicil to Uncle's will. It was entrusted to me privately with the instructions that it not be opened until you had furnished me with a full account of your handling of $1,000. Since you have fulfilled the requirement, and within 24 hours, I will read the codicil for the first time.
What does all this mean?
We'll know in a moment. I was just about to put this in my safe. Aha!
What does it say?
Quite simple, in fact. Your uncle said that if you used your inheritance in a way which showed you deserved reward, much benefit would come to you.
What do you mean if I deserved reward?
If you had spent the money in a way which was prudent, wise, or unselfish, I now have the power to turn over to you bonds valued at $50,000. But if you wasted the $1,000, the entire $50,000 is to be paid to Linda Hayden, the ward of your late uncle.
So you mean if I spent my money wisely, I'm now $50,000 richer?
Exactly. I'm sure your uncle figured as I do that the money is as good as Miss Hayden's. I'll now confirm it by examining your note to see if you were prudent, wise, or unselfish.
I'll save you the trouble. You don't even have to bother, Mr. Tolman. You were right. I lost the $1,000 at the races. My choices weren't wise. I was anything but prudent in my speed, and I definitely was selfish in my losses. Well, I guess that means Miss Hayden gets all the money. You are such a fine judge of character, sir. I probably won't ever amount to much. Good day.
He certainly is a strange one. He just lost $50,000 and seems happy. I imagine I never will sort out his mixed up priorities.